Lord Mayor, members of the Council, there are no words to describe the horrors that we have witnessed unfold over the past few weeks and are continuing to witness. There is a humanitarian crisis that we simply cannot sit back and ignore. It is the duty of all mankind as humans to stand up and speak, to stand up and be the voice for the voiceless. We cannot ignore the plight of the thousands and thousands of individuals. Over 15,000 innocent lives have been lost, including hundreds and thousands of children. Whole families have been destroyed. I can stand here today and reel off many facts and figures. It would be remiss of me, as all present here today and beyond can see and are well aware of what is happening and the numbers impacted, as colleagues have stated. I condemn the attacks by Hamas and I support the call for release of all hostages. I also condemn the collective punishment of the Palestinian people and the indiscriminate attacks they are facing on a daily basis. Gaza is beyond recognition. Families and lives destroyed, educational institutes destroyed, hospitals with babies in special care bombed and destroyed. I cannot begin to imagine the emotions and uncontrollable situation the people of Gaza are in. As I take in how daily life looks for my child, safe, secure and protected, I cannot help but think about all those precious babies and children fighting for their lives when electricity is cut, and all those that are buried under the rubble, whose lives are over before they have even begun through no fault of their own. Caught in the crossfires and violence that engulfs their home, what is supposed to be their safe space. We must ask ourselves how many more babies, children and families will suffer before the world sits up and takes note. Beyond that act, we must all unite and stand together in solidarity for peace and call for an end to this bloodshed. How many more brutal violations of international law will we witness before a call for peace and lasting ceasefire? How long before that call that we're all asking for will be implemented, that is widespread and that we hear from communities and the people of Manningham as local ward councillors? I call upon the government to stop abstaining from crucial votes calling for a ceasefire, as they did last week when they were complicit in joining America in blocking the UN Secretary Council's demands for a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. It is clear to everyone from the people of Bradford to the UN and the aid agencies on the ground in Gaza that a lasting solution needs to be implemented. We simply can no longer stand by and do nothing whilst more lives are lost and the devastation continues. This can only be achieved if we make the right choice, the only choice, by calling for and supporting a permanent ceasefire and allowing vital aid and help into affected areas. I stand with achieving peace and an end to the violation of human rights, the cessation of violence and ongoing bloodshed. We are not talking numbers and statistics. We are talking human lives. One living being, one human life equals a son, a daughter, a mother, a sister, a brother, a father, a grandchild, a grandfather, a grandmother. One life lost is one life too many. Yet here we are, thousands and thousands and thousands of lives lost and counting. This cannot continue. We need a permanent and lasting ceasefire, a two-state solution, and to recognise Palestine as a sovereign state. This needs to end, and it needs to end now.